are in your gorgeous house in Pasadena, and I understood you grew up in Pasadena.
My pop first started his practice as a doctor.
Yeah.
We lived in a place roughly the size of this little office here, the Roth family, my sisters and I. And you work your way up and out and around, and that's been the classic tradition in Pasadena. I've been here for pretty much the length of the Van Halen career. This is, you know, a lot of folks in my position like things and stuff, an Italian sports car. This was the one material thing that I bought because of the great outdoors.
What did you want to be when you were 6? What did you want to do when you grew up?
I wanted to be things that were in books. I wanted to be a pirate.
Okay.
I wanted to work on an oil rig somewhere in Oklahoma and get into fist fights at a beer bar. I wanted to go salmon fishing and almost get killed.
And what did Dad have to say about all these dreams?
It was Pop who took me to all those movies that engendered all of that. It was Pop who gave me all the books and who encouraged me to read all of the magazines, etc., that encouraged all of that. And I did.
You really had some incredible video ideas, because in the 80s, your first solo work, I mean, some of the most iconic videos to ever hit MTV at the time.
Well, yeah, my visionary approach was to take vaudeville and put it on MTV. As far as style, well, the Hands were every Disney character you can think of, you know, starting with Mickey and Goofy and Piggy and etc., because it makes the hands really visible.
Right.
It also happens like that in tap dancing.
Your music has been in so many movies.
We're always in there somewhere.
Yeah,
Argo.
You didn't know?
They didn't tell me. We got a big scene with Dance the Night Away there. I'll be watching, and it will somehow show up. It'll be on the stereo in the pickup truck, or it'll be in the coming out of a club as they walk by. We are part of the not just the culture, but we're part of the geography. Van Halen music goes along with, like fries with the burger.
Wow, so Pop's had a big influence on you in regards to your love of films. He was a movie lover.
Certainly. And it was the times that we would share. My earliest memory was my, however old I was in 1961. I'm scared to say, probably 6 or 7. And I remember my mom and my father vividly having an argument over, so you are going to see Robin Hood, the Walt Disney black and white, I think it's spelled Bing Crosby or whatever. Robin Hood was out. My father not making eye contact, saying, yes, Sybil, yes, we're going to Robin Hood. We got into the car, drove right past Robin Hood. This was in Massachusetts. I said, Pop, there's the movie. He said, I know that, son. I says, are we going to see Robin Hood? He said, no. I said, what movie are we going to go see? He said, have you ever heard of Marilyn Monroe? I said, no. He said, she's in a movie called Some Like It Hot.
Oh, no, I think.
She was wonderful. I says, what is that movie about? He says, don't worry, we're going to go watch that movie. You'll know the story. He says, let me tell you the story of Robin Hood so that you can tell your mother.
He created a monster. And did you lie to your mom?
Oh, vividly. I remember, and I botched the job perfectly. Okay, well, how did you boys like Robin Hood at dinner time? Oh, it was great. It was about these guys who live in a forest. 2 of them are gangsters. One of them looks like this great-looking blonde lady who plays a saxophone in a traveling band, and they live in Nottingham. And one of them is Friar Tuck, who I think is a gangster from Brooklyn. And they're being chased.
Yeah. David Lee, I could talk to you all night, and you know your fans can also listen to you on your podcast on iTunes.
Yes.
And also the Roth Show on YouTube, and then of course you need them to go out there and buy their concert ticket to go see Van Halen. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Yeah.